All right, let's get this show started.
In today's video, Derrick Lewis gets his foot stuck in a shoe, Bobby Green responds to Tony Ferguson's eye poke claims, Belal Muhammad gets disrespected by a fan at UFC 291, Israel Adesanya reacts to Alex Pereira's UFC 291 win, Strickland goes off on Sean O'Malley, Francis Ngannou teams up with Manchester United, and Stephen Thompson sends a message to the 170-pound division after UFC 291's withdrawal. Derrick Lewis gets his foot stuck in a shoe. He captioned the clip writing, "Someone call 911 on Christian Louboutin for having me think about cutting my foot off. Hashtag, I'm okay."
I've never seen the prank where the wife gets her hand stuck in the butt. Wow. I'm sorry. He said it's stuck in his One, two, three.
Bobby Green has responded to Tony Ferguson's accusations. Following UFC 291's loss, Ferguson released a statement on social media saying that the eye poke from Bobby Green caused much more damage than many knew on fight night, and also speculated that it was intentional. Now, Green responded to these comments during an appearance on the MMA Hour, saying that he doesn't agree with it but won't argue with crazy Tony Ferguson. He also mentioned that he is disappointed that the win has had somewhat of an asterisk attached.
Tony said I intentionally poked him, like there's a narrative that I intentionally poked him, and then that threw his momentum off, and then from there, the fight just went my way. I disagree with that. I felt I was doing so much more than that the entire fight, but the point is that I feel like, one is that if you argue with this guy who, like Sean Strickland just put out a post, he said, who are the most insane, either Tony Ferguson or Diego Sanchez? Those guys have been known for being the most crazy of the two. And yes, he won by 75%. And so what I'm saying is, if you argue with a crazy man, then you're probably crazy, And so I'm not gonna argue with him, The other side of it, I feel like I'm sad. And I'm sad because it's a mark of my body of work, It saddened me that he thinks that it would go differently. It saddened me that it now puts all this different lack on my set of skills, And I truly believe skills pay the bills.
Belal Muhammad got disrespected by a fan during UFC 291's event. First, he was disrespected at the fan Q&A.
I got a question for, I forgot the name.
Well played, well played.
Man, do you think that you would be able to beat a healthy full camp Gilbert?
I mean, I did beat a healthy full camp Gilbert. He just fought Masvidal, didn't get touched in that fight. I was getting off the couch, went in there, beat him on 3 weeks notice, and a guy who just got off of a fight, camp, everything, so.
Okay, whatever you say.
Then the same fan asked Belal to step aside so he can take a picture with the UFC belt.
Told Belal Muhammad to move so he could get a pic with the belt and not him.
The Monster Energy tanks.
Oh, you got it? Thanks.
And now, this guy.
Israel Adesanya has weighed in on Alex Pereira's split decision win over Jan Blachowicz at UFC 291. In a recent YouTube video, Izzy praised Pereira's performance, saying that he was impressed by the Brazilian's takedown defense. Moments before the fight started, Izzy said, "He might be slower at this weight, but let's find out. He's chunkier. I don't know. Let's see. I'm telling you, he doesn't want any space because once you give him space, he's going to touch you." After the fight, Izzy said, "Alex won, looked good at light heavyweight. Also, elevation, we have to consider that as well. But yeah, crafty from Jan. He did the right thing to try and sneak the victory, but wasn't enough. Alex now versus Yuri, probably for the belt, I'm going to assume." The controversial Strickland strikes again. This time, he's gone after Sean O'Malley. Strickland tweeted, "I like Aljo way more than O'Malley. guy is a woman. You let a snitch file tattoo his name on you like a little bitch. Asked him once why he did it, and he got all emotional and awkward, and I had to walk away. Such a woman. Sean responded writing, "Lols." A week after Francis Ngannou teamed up with Real Madrid, the former UFC champ showed off for Manchester United ahead of his fight against Tyson Fury. Ngannou was in attendance as Manchester United suffered a 2-3 loss to Borussia Dortmund in a Soccer Champions Tour fixture on Monday. Stephen Thompson has sent a message to the welterweight division following UFC 291's withdrawal. The much anticipated welterweight clash between Wonderboy and Michel Pereira was taken out from UFC 291's card after the Brazilian fighter missed weight by 3 pounds. Now, in an interview with Chris Weidman on SiriusXM, Thompson said that he wants the whole 170-pound division to know, if you fight Wonderboy, you better be on weight or the fight is not happening.
How many people really remember that Darren Till didn't make weight by like 4 pounds or whatever when you fought him? Was that Liverpool?
Yeah, and that's the thing. So, yeah, I went to his. I fought in his hometown. He doesn't make weight. I think he was like 3.5 pounds heavy, and he was massive. I don't even remember the weigh-ins or even being in the cage. The guy was huge, man. I know we ended up fighting to a draw. It was a controversial draw, but I'm the one that ended up getting pretty much, screwed by it. And I told myself then and there, I was like, I'm not going to let this happen again. And what happens is now I've set the precedent that for everybody out there who's in the welterweight division, if you fight Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, you better make weight or the fight's not going to happen. Cause then, I think I took the fight and I feel like me taking that fight, a lot of the guys out there are like, if I don't make weight, he'll still take the fight. I'll be bigger, I'll be stronger, whatever they're thinking they have is, and I don't want that. I want to know that I want the people, the 170 division know that if I fight Steven, I better be on weight or the fight's not happening.
Here are the top 3 memes we found on the internet. Third place was found over Instagram and was posted by a user named As Shopped As It Gets. Our second place meme was found over Reddit and was posted by a user named ZXCQ, where TU. And our top picked meme of the day was found over Reddit and was posted by a user named Afond. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.